Okay, family. I have come on because I have a message that my niece has sent me a couple times. She sent me on my Facebook, and then I think you sent it to me on my Facebook, and you sent it to me on my YouTube, I think. And it's an SOS situation, so she really, really need me to dissect this really quick. So we're gonna make it really quick. She did give mention, I believe, that she did not want me to use her name to him, which I won't anyway. So let's go through this really quick, and we're gonna dissect. Okay. It starts off, advice. Hey, Auntie, it's so and so from HFB. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm seeing this guy. In fact, we're in a somewhat serious relationship. We haven't been together for too long, but I want to know, how can I tell if this dude is full of shit or not? I'm 30 and he's 46. He says a lot of the right things, but he hasn't done a damn thing yet. He says he's going to pay off my school loan so I can get back in school. He's going to buy this and do that, but so far I haven't even been taken out to dinner. Check. We made a commitment to each other that we were not going to have sex until after we get married and all that, but I told him I didn't want to wait that long. So yes, we have had sex once, which was terrible. He is lacking in the penis area. The only thing he can do well is oral and finger. Well, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have sex with him anymore until he shows me something. I've been down this road before, and I'm not trying to do that route again. He is very respectful and all, so I am not trying to throw him under the bus. Okay. Okay, and it says more in the inbox, but we ain't got time for all that because we done heard enough to where we getting ready to go head on and, you know what I'm saying. Okay, first of all, let me commend you for being willing to say, okay, well, we're going to hold this off until we get married or whatever, okay? But, you know, the flesh is weak, so we had to go head on and get it in. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't wait that long. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it is. Let's see what's happening on this lease before we go and do an option to buy. You feel me? I got you. So, the thing is, you're 30 and he's 46 now. The thing with that is, and I'm not downgrading the man because he's 46, because guess what? Auntie is 40. But I do know a man that has a lot of experience, and if you are a young woman that don't have as much experience as he, the motherfucker will run game and all kinds of circles around your ass. Now, it is apparent that you are a young lady that has a little knowledge. You done been to school. You want this man, he done told you that he gonna pay off the student loan. He ain't done it yet. But let me say this. When a motherfucker say they gonna do something for you, y'all don't have to discuss it twice. The first conversation is, baby, I'm gonna take care of that right there. Give me, let me know who we need to contact. Or pull that up online and, in lieu of you giving him all your info or whatever the case, pull that up online so he can verify the amount. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers, they're willing to pay it, but they also want to verify that amount. Because you can tell a motherfucker, oh, I owe $11,963. But in essence, excuse me.
I just want to clarify that I didn't get anything back.
Oh, okay. That's cool. All right, just set this on the table for me. Okay.
Do you exactly know what this is I got?
I don't know. I'll read it later.
Okay.
But, Mommy, I'm doing a video, okay, Pumpkin?
Okay.
But, because some men tend to think that, we're going to take the money and buy little Louboutins and, you know, little Chanel glasses and things of that nature. So he might want to verify the amount. But after the amount is verified, it ain't nothing but him simply going on down there to Wachovia or whoever he banking with and going head on and getting that cashier's check drawn on out of their account. It don't take 2 or 3 conversations to do that. Okay? So it could be the fact that, you know, he wanted to feel you out and see where the relationship is going and this, that, and the other. Okay. But if he ain't paid that student loan off already, I don't know how long ago he had said he was going to pay for it. But yet, once again, if a motherfucker tell you they're going to do something, they're going to do this out of the goodness of their heart, and let's go just go on and do this right now and get it over with. It ain't going to be a time period that's going to pass. It ain't going to be no hoops that you got to jump through. It ain't going to be no test to pass. They just going to just go on and do it moving. Okay? That ain't happened yet. So you still trying to figure dude out, okay? But, first of all, motherfucker, if you going to pay for my motherfucking student loan, nigga, but yet you can't even take me to Black Angus, nigga? I mean, what's happening on that? I mean, can we just, can we go to Benihana's? I mean, can I get a little Benihana? Anything. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker ain't took you to dinner. He 46 years old. Okay, he know the game. He know the dating game already. He already know what it takes to get a woman, to sustain the relationship, and what to do to fuck it up. And right about now, I ain't saying that he fucking it up, but he's not really, you know, he's not really putting out a whole lot. But yet you're making concessions for him and giving him the little bit that you gave him already. And y'all had sex only once, and with that, you know what I'm saying, you find out his penile game ain't really on deck, you know what I'm saying? The size ain't adding up, you know what I'm saying? So that's a question. I feel you on that. Been there. So I understand that. But a lot of cases, when a man's penile game ain't on deck, they mouth game is fierce. They motherfucking mouth game will have your motherfucking ass writing motherfucking checks and shit. Them motherfuckers will have your ass howling at the motherfucking moon. Hell yeah, because see, they got to make up for their shortcomings. And that's what I was asking my ladies, you guys, a week or so ago, is, okay, well, if you meet that man that have his dick game on deck, would their mouth game be just as tough as their dick game? I'd like to know that, because I never met that guy. For me, it has always been one or the other. Now, as far as a real big long dick, I think I only had a long dick before in my life. One time. Now, I've had a lot of big, fat, thick ass dicks. I've had a lot of thick ass motherfucking dicks. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as, I had to put this motherfucker on mute. I mean, cut it on low because it's been just blowing up like a motherfucker. But we was talking about dicks, wasn't we? Okay. Anyway, but as far as having a real long dick, I don't know. You know, I haven't met that dude. I met that dude one time, one motherfucking time. I mean, we still cool to this day. He been still trying to get at it. But, you know, it's like, man, that shit, I felt like that motherfucking shit was getting ready to come out my ass. I'm serious. I felt like that nigga was hitting all my ilium crest, and the motherfucker was hitting lumbar vertebrae 2 and 3. And I felt like that motherfucker was getting ready to break up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sciatic nerve was fucked up. I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the dick thing, we could do a whole nother video on the dick thing. The oral thing, though, is, you know, I've never dated a man younger than me. We've never dated. So, I don't know what it's like sexually to be with a younger man. I don't know if they, you know, can really put it down the way, because an older man, one thing about them motherfuckers can eat some pussy. Woo! Them motherfuckers can, oh my God, them motherfuckers can eat some pussy. I don't know what it is. I guess it's because of their experience, and they already know, you know, because a lot of women ain't getting down on the pound. I done said that so many times before. A lot of women ain't doing pound. But when it comes down to having your clitoris stimulated, that motherfucker have your ass coming like a freight train. And a lot of older cats know that already. And they know how to finesse the pussy. See, young dudes, they don't know how to finesse the pussy. They want to get in, beat it up. They thinking that that's where it's at. But that ain't where it's at. Getting in and driving your shit and pounding your shit and bending you over and flipping you that way, that shit ain't doing it. Especially for as you become to get, you know, get a little age to you and all that stuff. Because that younger shit, when you're younger, you thinking, you know, it's good because you getting a lot of pound, pound, pound. But that's not really good. That's a nigga trying to get a nut. That's what that is. They trying to get a nut and they trying to get up and get off. Whereas, you know, older cats, they more into finessing the pussy and they do whatever it takes to make that pussy come. Why? Because they know they stamina ain't like it used to be when they was in their 30s. You understand? They know they shit ain't gonna withstand for a certain period of time. They only know they got a time frame to work with. So let's go and get this motherfucking shit on and popping. It's gonna be the best 2 or 3 motherfucking minutes of pumping. And hey, I eat your pussy all day long. That's why a lot of times they want to eat your pussy first, have you come first to get your ass out the way, because they already know if they do the pound first, you done got door number 3, and this nigga's considered as the booby prize because his shit is on some gun status, and his shit is wickedy motherfucking whack. Okay? So, when a man is eager to eat your pussy, let me just, little side note, ladies. When a man is eager to eat your pussy and they want to make you come first because they know in their sex game as far as they pound is lacking a little bit. They might not have the size on deck. They might not have the stamina anymore. They might got a little impotent problem. You know what I'm saying? It might could be some other issues going on. So whenever they want to, well, I just want to make this pussy come. Girl, ooh, shit, I want to eat the shit out of you. And oh, girl, because they already know that when it comes down to this right here, they got a problem. But my situation, my thing is this. So I think your question to me is, do I think he will ever change and become the man that you want him to be? If he's not the man that you want him to be, then no. Because I'm going to tell you right now, at the age of 35, whatever a man or a woman is doing at the age of 35, that's what the fuck your ass going to be doing the rest of you, pretty much the rest of your motherfucking life. If you going from pillar to post at 30 to 35, you're going to be going from pillar to motherfucking post. If you a dependent motherfucker at 35, you're going to be a dependent motherfucker the rest of your life. If you've been, you know, in the corporate world and you've been working and self-sufficient and independent and all that shit at 35, guess what? That's what the fuck you going to be for the rest of your life, because 35 is really the mid-range of having a really good life. Okay, because after 70 something, you know, you begin to slow down and, you know, you're going through the change and all kind of other neurological things is going on and all that. So at 35 is really from 0 to 70, 35 is in the middle. So at that point in time in your life, whatever it is that you ain't, you know, that you ain't accomplished and shit like that, there's motherfuckers that beat the odds. Motherfuckers go back to school in 40s. It's a lot of motherfuckers. Me, myself, personally, I'm kind of thinking about, I've been kind of thinking about going back to school sometime. I ain't saying all the time. From time to time, it do hit me, though, to go back to school. You know, since, you know, I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So then, therefore, you know, I could take a class or 2 with my son, you know what I'm saying, just in support of him, to just go back to school. But, you know,